Can you believe it? After a whole year, your bunch of green onions will still be as fresh as when you bought them. Yes, you heard that right. With just a few simple tips, you can keep your green onions crisp and green all year long. Welcome to Great Tips, where I share really useful kitchen tips from my own experience. Have you ever opened the refrigerator planning to cook your favorite dish, only to find that the green onions are yellow, wilted, and even watery? That feeling is really regretful, isn't it? Where I live, green onions are not always available. Sometimes the price skyrockets. Other times, they are impossible to find. That's why today I want to share with you 7 extremely simple ways to preserve green onions so that you always have fresh onions ready for every dish. Whether you apply it today or a year from now, watch the whole video, because each little tip will not only help you save money, but also save precious time every time you go into the kitchen. Let's get started. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Tip 1. Keep green onions fresh longer. We all know that green onions can spoil easily if not stored properly. On a hot day, just leaving them out for a day can cause them to wilt and become mushy. So how can you keep your green onions fresh without much effort? First, you need a plastic bottle. If you have a lot of onions, you can use a large jar or a glass jar. Remember to wash the bottle with dish soap to remove residue and odor. Depending on your needs, you can use a small bottle. Cut the top of the bottle to fit the length of the onions. Then add a little sugar. Sugar helps the onions grow well and promotes root growth. Fill the bottle with tap water, just enough to cover the roots, not the leaves. Place the onions in the bottle like a bouquet of flowers. Where are you from? It's great to know we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Thanks for your support. In a sunny place. Change the water every 3 to 4 days to keep the onions fresh and prevent rotting. This method helps the onion continue to absorb water and not wilt or turn yellow. If you have cilantro, you can also use this method to keep it fresh for a long time. When you need to use it, just take out a few stalks. Just change the water regularly and provide nutrients, and you will have fresh green onions for a long time. Tip 2. Store green onions in the refrigerator. First, cut off the roots. Wash the onions thoroughly. Put them in a large bowl and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Soak for 8 to 10 minutes. Nowadays, many onions are sprayed with chemicals to look green and fresh for a long time. If used in large quantities, it can cause diarrhea, vomiting, and harm your health. Soaking in baking soda helps neutralize and clean the chemicals. After soaking, gently rinse each onion. Do you know what the chemical is often sprayed on onions? It is Bordeaux mixture. If you see dark green spots on the leaves, that is a clear sign. If you have been sprayed heavily, you can see it with the naked eye and need to wash it off. Next, choose a tall cup or glass. Add some clean water, just enough to cover the base of the onion. Place the onion bunch in the cup like you are arranging a bouquet of fresh green flowers. Next, use a clean plastic bag or zip bag to lightly cover the leaves, then place the cup in the refrigerator. Thanks to the water providing moisture and the plastic bag helping to keep the air cool, the onion will stay green for about 7 to 10 days. A simple, no-fuss way to keep green onions as fresh as when you just bought them. Tip 3. Store green onions in plastic wrap. First, put the green onions in water and wash off the dirt on the onion stems. After washing the onions, let them drain in a colander or pat dry with paper towels. It is important that the onions are completely dry to keep them longer. Next, wrap the onions in plastic wrap, enough for 1 to 2 days. Wrap tightly, but not too tightly to avoid crushing the onions, and do not let air in. The onions should be completely dry, arranged straight, and not bent. Then place them in the refrigerator's vegetable compartment. This will keep the onions fresh for up to a month. When you need them, just take them out. Very convenient. The sealed package helps prevent sprouting and retains nutrients. The refrigerator also helps keep the onions from losing their flavor. Tip 4. Wrap the green onions in paper or dry towel. First, cut the green onion in half if it is too long. This method is simple and economical. Use clean paper or dry towel to wrap the dried onions. Roll the paper around the onions, not too loose to avoid dust, but not too tight to cause bruising. After rolling, put it in a plastic bag or airtight container. And place it in the refrigerator. The paper will absorb moisture, keep the onions dry, prevent them from getting bruised and discolored. This method is convenient, easy to do, and cheap. Tip 5. Freeze green onions. If you want to keep your onions for a long time and have them available at all times, use the freezer. After washing, drying, chop onions according to cooking needs. Put it in a clean box. The onion smell is still very fragrant. This method is very suitable for busy people because it helps shorten preparation time. Don't worry about the onions losing their flavor. They won't. Once in the container, place in the freezer. If you don't have a box, you can use a zip bag instead. When needed, simply scoop out the portion you need. No need to defrost. This helps the onions retain moisture and stay fresh longer. The key is to take only the amount you need. Cover the rest and put it back in the freezer immediately. Thawing and refreezing will make the onions soft and lose their flavor. The key is to take only the amount you need. Cover the rest and put it back in the freezer immediately. Thawing and refreezing will make the onions soft and lose their flavor. Tip 6. Mix onions with cooking oil and freeze. First, wash the green onions. Next, chop the green onions. Then, put the chopped onions in a clean bowl and add a little cooking oil. Mix well. The cooking oil will help to retain the green color and natural aroma of the onions and prevent the onions from freezing into a large block. Once mixed, scoop the onion and oil mixture into the small compartments of an ice cube tray, or use small food containers if you don't have a tray. Finally, put the tray in the freezer and freeze. Every time you cook, you just need to take out a frozen onion and put it straight into the pan without defrosting it first. Fast and convenient. This method of preservation helps keep onions delicious for many months, especially suitable for those who are busy or want to prepare ingredients in advance. Tip 7. Growing green onions. Usually after using green onions, many people have the habit of throwing away the roots. But did you know that with just those small roots, you can completely replant and harvest new onion plants? Instead of wasting them, make use of them. Growing from the roots helps you have a source of fresh onions all year round. Cut the onion roots about 3 to 5 centimeters. Prepare a hydroponic pot or old plastic bottle. After preparation, insert the onion roots inside, being careful not to break the roots. Pour water just enough to cover the roots so that the roots can absorb water, but the stem is not waterlogged. Or you can also plant in the ground. Prepare a styrofoam box or small pot, fill it with soil, and plant the onion vertically. Bury the root in the ground, leaving the leaves sticking out. Place on balcony or in a bright place. After about 20 days, you will have fresh onions to harvest without having to buy them from the market. You can grow them all year round without worrying about them wilting or spoiling. Isn't that great? So we have discovered 7 simple yet effective tips for preserving green onions, helping you save money and time in your daily cooking. Whether you choose to preserve them in water, grow them hydroponically, or in the refrigerator, each method has its own benefits and will help you always have fresh green onions for your favorite dishes. If you have any other tips, feel free to share them in the comments. I'd love to learn from you. If you found the video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Great Tips channel. It means a lot to me. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.